Happy Halloween. So what do you do on Halloween? Well, you watch The View for the very first time with Whoopi Goldberg at 10 a.m. Burbank, local time. And a great start. Damn. And then boom, fucking Trump filling the entire screen, moving, talking. His face, his lips, his hair. Really? So, we're calling 818-460-7477. ABC, The View.
Thank you for calling the Programming Feedback Department for ABC, ABC News, Freeform, FX, Nat Geo TV, and Disney Now. For information about privacy controls and choices, and to read our privacy notices, please visit DisneyPrivacyCenter.com.
Privacy first.
To submit programming feedback for ABC, ABC News, Freeform, FX Now, and Nat Geo TV, please visit support.abc.com. For Disney Now programming feedback, please visit disneynow.com/feedback.
.abc.com. And she hung up. Why, thank you. So, I'm getting over a cold. Yeah, I don't smoke anything most of the time. Gold. Hey, Whoopi. My name is Lena. I just saw my very, very first The View on Halloween, 10 a.m. I'm in Burbank. I'm spending my time between a friend in Burbank and a friend in Laurel Canyon. I used to live in LA many years ago. It's been 10 years, so I'm on a little journey. I hail from Norway originally. Osterberg is my last name, Goldberg. So I was amazed at the sheer number of seconds and minutes that I had to listen to Trump and watch his face and his mouth and his hair. I had to watch that. My girlfriend was so excited because you guys were coming on at 10 o'clock. She was like, here, there. And I loved the opening. And then, boom, Trump, what? And he went on and on. Garbage truck and, he looks like a very old man that has not taken care of himself or anyone else for that matter. And he never will. So trade out half of the Trump bashing. You're speaking to the choir, we know. It just keeps getting worse. He wants your attention. And he's getting your attention. He's getting what he wants. So how about you trade out 50% with what if? What if he gets what he wants? Well, what does he really want? Like really, really, really want? What's his vision for the future? Yeah, right? Yeah, right? So, what is Kamala's vision for the future? How does America look like in 3 years? What's a climate? What's a culture like? What happened to the garbage can? Are we all garbage? Or are some of us garbage? He's splitting males from females. And guess what? They're just males. We're females. F-E, fed. Check your periodic table. Feta. Symbol for iron. Right? Feta. And lower the intensity. You guys get riled up and agitated. And it's loud. We can't hear a thing. Yeah, Mr. Cuban was great. I like that. So how can you make it honorable to switch from being a Trump supporter to making the transition honorable? My conscience spoke to me. I heard my conscience. I thought about America. More war, more weapons, more work, longer hours, less overtime.
No pay.
Sacrifice the young, the children, send them to war. So me and my friends can make a dam off of those factories producing all the equipment needed for a war, while we sit up safe and dry high up in our towers. It's nasty. That's the man's vision of the world, the old man's vision of the world. Old man. How far back do we go? We want to talk about the book, huh? The scriptures, the written word, the alphabet. I'm a fucking Viking, okay? I hail from pre-Roman alphabet. What? Yeah, right. Yeah, we're pre-language, us females, with a connection to Earth, Mama Earth. So, guys, change of course. Super fast. Day of the Dead. Invite Mr. Trump to become the grandest whistleblower of all time. The last. Did he blow a whistle? He blew a very big whistle. We call it a trumpet. Hey, trumpet, let's go.
Let's go. Vamos a la playa.
He fears females because he's not lovable. Make him lovable. Start loving him. Can you do that? Stop ridiculing him, okay? It just fuels the flames of misogyny in the world. Half of us are females, half of us are males. And there's a war out there. Check my Instagram, you'll see that I declared World War IV on Instagram and YouTube this summer. World War IV. They're trying to get our attention in World War III. The internet, the pharmaceutical companies, the oil industry, the governments and nations and United Nations, empty promises. They lie to get your money. They lie. And what do women say? What do we females say when somebody lies to us? Time to face the music. More later.
That was my attachment sound file to ABC, sorry. The View, ABC news.tips at abc.com. Please forward to The View senior staff / program director. Urgent. I'm reminded of Shakespeare's words. My last name was Montague. For 35 years. And Shakespeare writes about Montague in Romeo and Juliet. Two families at war, a feud. The Capulets on Juliet's side, and the Montagues, Romeo's family. So my last name Montague has made me interested in Shakespeare. What was that? What did he say? There's something rotten in the state of Denmark. He said in the year 1600. I don't know, that's more than 420 years ago. State? Wasn't that a kingdom? No. State of Denmark, something rotten. What could it be? Well, there is something rotten. The very core of something. Yeah. So, are we going to stare at what's rotten and be paralyzed by it? Run around and tell everyone how awful it is? Spread the rotten everywhere you go, everyone you talk to, spread it, you know. Oh my God, did you hear that? Oh my God, that's so nice. Oh, did you? If you have a hard time imagining a better tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, if you have difficulty imagining a future, imminent future, what kind of future do you see? What's in the news tomorrow or the day after tomorrow? I know it's confronting. You don't believe that change can happen out of the blue suddenly. I grew up in Northern Europe during the Cold War. Russia was very close. We share a little bit of border with Russia at the tippy top of Norway. So we felt the Cold War. I was 12 years old, 1980, and I thought the big bomb was gonna drop. They were gonna push the red button. There was a wall dividing the city of Berlin. West Berlin was an island inside of East Germany. They built a wall dividing families and neighbors, denying them contact. So that's what I grew up with. The Cold War and the Berlin Wall. And in the spring of 1989, I was 20. I went with my hippie high school. I spent 6 months at a hippie high school. You live on at the school. And for Easter break, we went on a bus trip to Auschwitz, Poland, to look at the Holocaust Museum. And we went to West Berlin, driving through East Germany. And in West Berlin, I went to the Checkpoint Charlie museum. You could climb up on the wall, some stairs up in front of the barbed wire atop of the fence, the wall. You could look into East Berlin. Right on the other side of the wall is East Berlin. Bleak, gray, dark, sad. And then West Berlin was the West. You know, flashy cars and fancy stores and cafes and here and there some bombed out architectural remnants reminding us of World War II in Berlin. Easter, 89. And then, was it late October, early November? A TV's on somewhere. And I look. And there are a lot of people up on the wall in Berlin with hammers and sledgehammers and chisels, anything to get that wall down. One night, something happened. Yeah. So I learned that the world can change very fast. That's an old example. Look at COVID. When they want to, they can do anything. And it's interesting, but very time consuming and wasteful to look at all the things they're doing wrong. Get out of the mansplaining. Well, this is wrong because it's wrong, period. Yeah. So I'm rooting for Kamala. I'm rooting for females everywhere. Half of the world's population. We got the kids on our side and a few good men. Let's go. And it's October 31st. We call it Halloween. I'm in Southern California. It's Thursday. And in 5 days, on November 5th, there's an election, presidential election in the U.S. And I am inside the U.S. 5 days before the election. How long have I been here? Should I tell you? It's been a minute. I'm gonna go out in the sunshine. See you next time.